Alright, boys and girls. I was trying to adjust the camera, but it was not working. So hopefully you can see all of this and all of me. We are working on the same standard as the previous video, but we are going to focus on dividing. So remember, before watching this video, make sure you have your math journal, your video response sheet, cut it out, glue it on the clear page, the blank page, and then also a pencil and your mind ready and focused to start learning the other portion of the standard. So I'm going to go over this again. GSE stands for Georgia Standards of Excellence. 5 represents 5th grade, that's you. NBT, numbers of operations in base 10, which is alright. So to divide a number by a power of 10, 10 to the 0 power, 10 to the first, 10 to the second, 10 to the third, you can use the exponent to determine how the position of the decimal point changes in the product. So same as the last video, I have my three columns. This is a problem. The exponent, and see the exponents are not over here, but we have the actual powers of 10. This is just telling us the number of times that we're going to move our decimal point and which direction. Now remember when I spoke about multiplying? M means more, more means increase. Now we're dividing. D for divide. Divide means decrease, go down in value, decreasing in value. All those little things to help you remember what happens when you multiply or divide is helpful. All right. So we have 147 divided by 1. What happens to your decimal point? Is there a decimal point? No, there is not. And not in this problem as well, especially. Our exponent is 0. So the decimal point moves 0 places to the left. So our answer, or our quotient, is 147. Now we have 147 divided by 10. We're dividing, so our value is going to decrease. We have 147. We place our decimal point right there, behind the 7. Because 147 is a whole number. We have to have a decimal point to move, so where's decimal point going to go if we have a whole number? If it's a whole number value, $147, the decimal point is going to be behind the 7 in 147. We can go ahead and put our decimal point behind each one of our 147s. Now our decimal point is going to move a different number of times because we are dividing by powers of 10. This has 1 0, 100 has 2 zeros, 1000 has 3 zeros. That is why the corresponding exponent for 10 is 1, 100 is 2, and 1000 is 3. Now, because we're dividing, think about that number line. 0, we'll say to 5, and then -5. When you're going to the right, it's increasing. When you're going to the left, it's decreasing. So we're moving to the left, so our value is going to decrease. Let me erase this. It's going to bother me being up there. It's so jumbled. So we're going to move our decimal point one place to the left because we're dividing 147 by a power of 10. And then 100, we have it written now as 10 to the 0 power, 10 to the first power, 10 to the second power. But we're not multiplying. That is supposed to be dividing. So please excuse that error that I have. We are dividing. But we're still moving our decimal point to the left because we're dividing and it's decreasing. So we have 97 and 2/10. I can actually write it larger right here because we have nothing else. I am a stickler. See, now that I made my decimal point, now I have to make another decimal point because it was legitness. We're going to make this decimal point. Let's make it purple. Yes. Okay. Let's make it So we have 97 and 2/10. 97 and 2/10. 97 and 2/10. And I'm just going to copy this. There. You don't have to rewrite this. All I'm doing is rewriting what is up here. All right, let's get this party started. Now, 97 and 2/10 divided by 10 to the 0 power. It's going to move 0 places to the left. Why? Because the 0 is telling us don't you move that thing anywhere. So it's going to be still 97 and 2/10. But right here we have the exponent 1. So we are dividing. That should be duly noted. We're dividing. So our value is going to decrease. So we're moving to the left since it's decreasing. How many times we're going to move our decimal point if we're dividing 97 and 2/10 by 10 to the first power, which is also 10, 1 place to the left. So now our new value is 9 and 72 hundredths. 9 and 72 hundredths. Now, we also have the same problem, 97 and 2/10, but we are dividing by 10 to the second power, which is also 100 as a whole number. So, this exponent right here is telling us that we have to move this orange colored decimal point 2 places to the left. Why are we going to the left? Because we are dividing. Dividing, decreasing, going down in value. So, it's going to go from 97 to 9 and 72 hundredths. I moved it from here to here. It went one hump. See, here to there. Here, 1, 2. 2 humps. So now my value is 972 thousandths. Boom. So let's go to the next page. Pause the video, copy down all these problems, and once you press play, I'll begin to fill this in. And you see, I'm not going to write everything out because of the fact that I know what the pattern is going to be because I've done it so many times, but you guys are going to get to this. So if you need to write your decimal point out to the side, you know, underline your zeros to know how many times to move it, all of that good stuff, by all means, do that because you're learning. By you doing this, this is going to help prepare you and become fluent with this standard, this portion of this standard. So pause the video, copy down all of this in its glory, and then once you return, I will begin filling out the missing quotients. All right? We have 75 and 2/10 divided by 1. That is still 75 and 2/10. 75 and 2/10 divided by 10. Well, 10 has 1 0. I'm decreasing because I'm dividing. So my decimal point is going to go 1 place to the left. So now it's 7 and 52 hundredths. Well, 75 and 2/10 divided by 100. 100 has 2 zeros. I'm dividing, so my decimal point is going to go to the left because it's decreasing in value. So now my decimal point is going to be 1, 2. It's going to be in front of the 7. So now it's 752 thousandths. Let's go here. Whole number divided by power of 10. We just divided decimal by power of 10. Now we're going to divide a whole number by power of 10. 195 divided by 10 to the 0 power is still going to be 195. Now we have 195. It's a whole number. Place our decimal point right there. And then we have to move our decimal point according to the exponent that we have. So it's going to be 195. Now it's going to be 19 and 5/10. Then it's going to be 1 and 95 hundredths. Then it's going to be 195 thousandths. Now, you know what? Let me make my decimal point a different color so you guys can actually see where it's going. This might help. Alright, next one. Whole number divided by power of 10. 712, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Alright, 712 divided by 10 to the 0 power is 712. 712 divided by 10 to the first power. The 1 and the exponent represents how many places I'm going to move my decimal point to the left. It's a whole number. Where's the decimal point? It's right there behind the 2, because 712 is the whole number. After the 712 becomes the decimal forms, and that's going to be after the 2. So 1 place to the left. So we're from 712 to 71 and 2/10. Now it's going to go to 7 and 12 hundredths. Then it's going to go to 712 thousandths. Let me change the color of my decimal point so you guys can actually see the pattern. And there you go. Check, 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 and check, check, check. Let's recap. See, it wasn't that bad. Not this time. Last time was 30 minutes. I'm so sorry. We just went over the second part of GSE 5 NBT 2. We worked on finding patterns and products when dividing by powers of 10. So remember, you guys, if you need help with this standard, also have your unit plan now so you can watch some of the Learn Zillion videos that's dealing with dividing by powers of 10, decimals and whole numbers by powers of 10. And when you come in, go to your notebooks in the back and you can start working on the worksheets that pertain to this standard, your favorite ones, either Step Find, Measured Up, or Closed Reading. Yeah, those 3. And then, if you just want to sign for David's Direct and get some extra practice, by all means, sign for David's Direct. I will have this table cleared and ready for you. So until then, I'll see you guys next time. Love you and bye.